Alright. I'm back. I am back. Back again. To ranked again. Returned again to ranked again. Again to ranked, I have returned. There we go, set everything up there. Alrighty. This is where we're at. Currently in survival mode, slowly climbing. Slowly climbing. My cords are tangled. Cords are very tangled. Fix that real quick. I don't like tangled cords. Oh, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Okay. But this is where we're at. We'll start with this character. We'll start with Sneck. Sneck girl. We'll use that outfit for now. Alright, let's just let's get right into it. Get right into it. Get right started. See where we go, see what we do, see what we accomplish. Alright. Interesting. Okay. This is a bit far away from Hanitsu. The problem is we're 3 from Tenpai. I also shouldn't call that. Fuck. No. No, we're not gonna take that. We're actually not gonna take that. We are going to take that. We probably should have taken... Let's cut that. We'll cut that shape there. We could still... the west is... Well, no, we still have room. We'll get rid of that. I wasn't gonna pursue the Hanitsu, but... We can now pursue the Hanitsu. We can now pursue the Hanitsu. Should be an interesting time. If you're paying attention to my discards, it will be somewhat obvious what we're going for, but... Okay. The question is, do I get super frisky with these wind tiles? That's the real question. That's the real question here. Okay, another 8. There's a potential Yakuman on the line here. There's a potential Yakuman on the line here. I'll drop it when east. Yeah, I'm dropping this. I'm dropping that. Yeah. Shit out of that. Drop the north. Ishanten. This is Mangan. Good hand. He's got that Pinzu, doesn't he? Okay. Drops to 5. I've given everyone pause. Ooh. 5 or the 7? That's a Suji trap. Go for that. I'll go for the Suji trap. That's promising. That's promising. That shows that he's thinking of defending. Or maybe he just didn't need the 4-pin. Maybe he just didn't need the 4-pin. But if you're defending, you might discard that 7. You might discard that 7. I pawn this.
Pawn.
3-8. Fuck. Well, it increased the amount of tiles, I think. Fuck. That's pretty scary. That's pretty concerning. God damn. Wow, it was the 8-pin. Well. The 7, I think, was more dangerous. 7, I think, was more dangerous. Of course, this guy DC'd, so now we're gonna be... here forever. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Hopefully not a sign of things to come. Discard that. North is my seat. So I got that going for me. It's actually better, I think. This isn't going to end up being a very good hand. Maybe better than I first expected. Maybe better than I first expected. We can get some magic with that Dora tile, then, you know. Okay. Alright. My nose itches. There we go. South will discard. North is already once cut. Get rid of that since it's twice cut. Need a 4. Need a 4. There's a 4. Do I chi that? No. A bad move. That's a bad move. We can't really discard this. Okay. Well, we have a lot of safe tiles now. This was just cut. This north is going to be probably pretty safe, unless somebody's waiting on a crazy little Tonki wait, which is possible. Overall, it's going to be a pretty safe tile. Seven's a bit concerning. Might drop those 2s. Still can't really discard this. 8's now Suji. I could somewhat stay in the hand if I do this. Can still somewhat stay in the hand with that. I'm probably going to be wanting to look to make my way out at some point. Because this is just not a tile I can work with. That's Suji to him, but... okay, that's just safe. Skip. West is guaranteed safe. 7's gonna be safe. We're definitely not dealing in. We're definitely not dealing into this hand. But we're also not gonna be getting any points. Not this round. Not this round. Ugh. Okay, sumo there. Bit of a shame. Bit of a real fucking shame. Yeah, I was right though. That was an undiscardable tile. Bit of a shame. Alright. South is unfortunately not my seat. This is a good hand though. Skip that. This is a... well... shit, I should have called that. Should have considered calling that actually. This is maybe Toy Toy. Well, it's a bit far for Toy Toy. It's a bit far for Toy Toy if we're being honest. Can't really open this hand. A 9? We can take that. It's not going to give us a good weight, though. That's good. Yeah, actually. We'll do that. 5-5-6. Excellent round. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I can't believe that shit, dude. Well, we're gonna push the 5. This is way too big of a hand to just fold. Way too big of a hand to just fold. Way too much potential to fold a hand like this. 9's pretty dangerous because it's connected to the Dora, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We can maybe discard it. This 5's gonna have to go. The 9's safer. Oh boy, okay, cool, good. All right. This north will be better because we could still use the 4 potentially. It's just a shame that this hand isn't working out for us in any way, shape, or form. Well, at least we're getting safe discards. At least we're getting safe discards. Somebody else will deal into it and it'll be a... well, I actually kind of don't want people to deal into their hand, really. Fuck, dude. Okay. Sadly, this 5-pin is looking more and more dangerous as time goes on. Can't even call that. Ooh, yeah, there. 2 away. South is their seat. Doesn't matter, it was the 6. That's probably the worst possible thing that could have happened because it spreads the points out in a distribution that's very bad for me. Yeah, that's really not good. That's really not good. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5 with the 7. Pair of 9s now. That's nice. I feel like... no. Yeah, this one's worse. Because the 4, 5... 4's already in the shape with the 5. So if we get a 2, that wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be ideal, but... wouldn't be too bad. The South's effectively dead anyway. It's not my wind, so might as well get rid of it. Just clogging up my hand. Just clogging up my hand. Oh, get the 3. That's pretty good. Get rid of this for now. Be excellent if we could pull a 6 off. I can't call for it though. Triplets of 9s. This leaves me with a possible Nobuton weight here. 6-9 Nobuton. Not ideal, but... okay. It leaves open the Dora tile acceptance, you know. Ishanten as well. Ishanten as well. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're still 2 from Tenpai. We're still 2 from Tenpai. Benefit of this. Okay. What if I ditched this? That would still leave me open. That'd still leave me open for the Dora tile acceptance. We really need that 8 mon though. We could Ricci on the 9 and it's Pinfu then. What's that look like? I'll take the Tenpai. We'll give it 1 turn to see if the hand improves. We'll just Ricci on that. Get some movement going, invigorate the field. Okay, he's gonna Ricci, he's gonna chase. That's concerning because his weight's probably better than mine. His weight is probably better than mine. At least that's what I'm expecting. At least that's what I'm expecting. Because my weight's pretty bad. Oh my god. Really? You've got to be kidding me. And of course I dealt in. It's insane. Okay. Pair of 9s. We can ditch this one. Let's be real here. Let's be real. We can ditch the 1. 579 is a Ryoncon. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. We'll swap the Haku for the Chun. Why not? Swap the Haku for the Chun. Can't take that. Alright, that's a shape. 8, 9, 4, 5, 8, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 5 pair of 8s. It's 3, 4, 5. Sadly, this 5 is floating and kind of needs to go away. Well, actually, this 9 can go first. If the 8s are a pair, the 9 can go first. Good. Go to the west. Okay, that was pretty good. The 8 and 9 shape is now the weakest in this hand. This could turn things around for me if I get a 6, preferably the 6. Preferably the 6 is what we want. So that we don't have to discard the 5. Alright, that's Shanten. I could technically make this hand Tanyao if I see a 4 come out. But that's probably not happening, let's be honest. Cannot call on that. Cannot call the 8. I could have called the 6, maybe. That changes things quite a bit. Come on. Fuck. This 5 is a really dangerous tile is the worst part. Like, it's a really dangerous tile, but I'm gonna probably have to cut it at some point. What that points now? Okay. Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay, I thought I fucked up for a second there. This was a bad Ricci, though. This is a bad Ricci. Just to be clear. I should have just did this as... because the one's not coming out anyway. I guess it's guaranteed Mangan, but... this Ricci was kind of a mistake. Just gotta get lucky. Just gotta get lucky. Yeah. He had the 4 anyway. Didn't matter. It wasn't like I could fold this hand anyway, you know? There was no way I was folding this hand anyway. I don't think I played that hand badly, per se. Come on, that's great. Yep, that's great. I just want to see the log. Okay. Yeah, I was just supposed... should have just been a regular discard. It wouldn't have mattered, though. The 4 was literally never coming out. 4 was literally never coming out. No matter what happens. No matter what happened, the 4 was literally never going to come out. I could have maybe swapped, but there's no way. There's no way that I'm... yeah, no. There's no... no matter how dangerous it is, you have to push that sort of hand. No matter what. No matter what. Okay. I'm gonna have to judge that Master 1 in a second. Judgment time! Judging you. That was in Gold Room, too. Did you even play? Have you played in Jade yet? Looks like they haven't even... they might have just gotten a Master. Motherfucker. Trying to fucking judge somebody here. Okay? Give me a second. Trying to... wow. 1,000 games. Okay. Okay. I can get rid of the 9. I can get rid of the 9 there. This is actually not a bad hand. 3, 3, 4, 8, 9, 3, 3, 4, pair of 1s, 6, 8. It's not a bad hand, really. 8, 9 shape's not ideal. 6, 8 shape's okay. Okay, I could turn this into a triplet instead of a pair. Yeah, I could turn that into triplet. That's fine. Skip that. Okay. 3, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. It doesn't really change too much about our shapes. You know, 1, 2, 3 could be a shape. Potentially. Nine's not going anywhere. This hand's not going anywhere. We got like... Well, we're two away. We needed to draw that, not them. 6 doesn't really help me that much, if I'm being honest. It's not a bad tile, but... Okay, they're in Ricci. Alright, we have 3 is safe. We just drew the north. That's a good draw. It's a lucky draw there. Oh, that Dora tile to the end. Let's not deal in right now. How about that? How about we don't deal in? Skip. Okay, we can discard that, and we're still technically in the hand. We're still technically in the hand. We would discard one of these, but... This 3 is, what we're probably looking to discard. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're not chasing the double Ricci, though. We're not chasing the 2. Okay, safe. 2, we're not chasing that. I'm trusting this person's folding as well. Kind of in trouble if he's not. This is a bit scary because we don't know if the 3 is safe against this person. We just have to assume it is, and it was. 7 was... Oh, duh. Duh! Oh, now we know we're not dealing in. We at least know we're not dealing in. Okay. Yeah. 1, 4, 5. Damn, that was a crazy hand. Yep. I had his weight. I absolutely had his weight. 100%. That was me dealing into him. Absolutely. Okay, this is 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This is pretty good, actually. A pretty good hand. Skip that. Alright, 5 and the 7. We can take this, ditch it, and then that becomes our pair. We're Ishanten. Pretty good Ishanten, actually. Ricci Pinfu. Not too shabby. We could get rid of the 7 right now. We should get rid of the 7 right now, actually, because it's not really helping us. And yeah, it's not helping us. 7's not really going to help us much. Door's south. Keep that in mind. Let's get that. It's going to be a safe tile to reach you on, I can tell you that much. If I don't get... If this hand doesn't get to 10 pi, dude. If this hand doesn't get to 10 pi, then I wasn't meant to stream today. Because I am Ishanten. I was Ishanten in like the second discard. super safe tile to reach you on, too. Super safe tile to reach you on. Well, that gives me options. It gives me options. Maybe this will turn into a triple. Or maybe the 9 will turn into a triplet. I'll take any hand. Any hand. As long as it's complete. Christ. No. Okay. Jeez, oh man. Like, you gotta be kidding me here. I could change this to 4, 5, 6. No. There's no reason to do that. It's just gonna give me a more dangerous tile later on. It's impossible. I'm just not meant to win. Watch me draw another one next turn. My God, we finally managed to do it. 3 or 6, let's go. Whatever. I don't care. It's a hand. It's a hand, and we finally completed one. He immediately cheated because I guess he's got something. He's got something big brewing. That ruins my Ipatsu, I guess. I don't know. He discarded the 4 half Suji because, you know. Okay. I'm okay. Does he have... He can't have Chun. He can't have Hatsu. He could have East. If he has the triplet... No, he can't. What does he have? What could he have? Sanshoku? But what? What could he have Sanshoku-wise? Doesn't matter, I sumoed it. I have to see that hand. I have to know what he had. I have to know what he had that he was going to push against this. I gotta know. I gotta know afterwards. Okay. We'll have Chun, Parachun. This hand otherwise isn't super good. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 shapes. It's not exceedingly bad. It's not exceedingly bad. And we have our Seat Wind in here, although our Seat Wind's already once cut. It's not an excessively, egregiously terrible hand. It's just not a very good one. East makes slightly more but it's just an East, you know? Sorry, I got the hiccups. Just an East, you know? Let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that gave us a Dora, so this hand's a little bit better already, but the shapes we have here is still just not very good. There you go. Good job. Oh my God. All right. That's kind of changes the value calculus of this hand just a little bit here. We will discard this. Okay. Really want somebody to drop that Chun. Nope. The 8 all of a sudden. That's pretty good. We'll drop the west for that. Should probably have dropped the 9, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. We don't want to pawn that. That's probably going to end up being our pair for this hand. Pawning that would be a mistake, I feel like. Just really need that goddamn chun to come out, man. Real bad.
Boom.
Okay. It's the tile we can't. Oh, this isn't going to help us very much anymore if we draw the 7.
Boom.
Yeah, and he's pawning on that. He's probably going to pawn on the east too. I'm assuming. No, he discarded the east. I don't know this. I don't know what he has. Skip that. That was a beautiful draw. We'll get rid of this now. Get rid of that now. Five's more dangerous. He's Shanten. We definitely call on the 2 if we have the chance to. Probably Damaten this hand, honestly. I don't know if I'd reach it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only Mangan if I reach it. Ooh. That changes things. Because that's uncut. Yeah, let's shift our pair to that. We shift our pair to that. That'll give me more tiles to call. If I get to Ricci, of course. Well, at least this is safe. Well, it's not a Patsu. Oh boy, we're live. We are live. 5 is Suji. Or 2 is Suji. My weight is Suji. We're happy about that. We're happy about that. Skip that. Pray to God this is safe. Come on. 3 Han's good. Fuck. This is scary. The one we know is safe though. I mean, one we know is safe. Okay, we know that's good. Come on. It's just a 2, man. Wow. Okay. This is gonna be big. Yup. Or 1. Well, maybe not that big. Mangan though. Mangan's good. Mangan's good. Beautiful. Okay. Triplet 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 7, 9. This isn't a bad hand, actually, really. Oh, we'll drop this 1. I should have kept the 1, actually. But that's okay. Potential Ryoncon with the 1, 5. That's alright. Not a massive deal. We got the 8, 9, so it pays off already. That's not a big deal if he calls that. Okay. Need our head. Just need our head. Okay. Hand is currently headless. 5, 7 is a better shape than 8, 9. So we'll take that over the 8, 9. Yep. Really poor Ishanten, though. Really just piss poor Ishanten. Worth basically nothing. Okay. Absolutely need another tile to get us to where we want to be.
ポン
Okay. Do you open... Does this guy open every hand? Skipping this. I need to know. What's your call rate? I need to know this guy's call rate. It's only 27. He's just opened... He's just must have had very openable hands, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. The 9, actually? That was good. That was good. That gives us a head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the pair. North goes. So now we just want the... We just need that 6 mon to come out. But yeah, that's 2, 3, 4, pair of 3s, 5, 6. Ooh, we get our Ryoncon back with this 5. Well... Potential Ryoncon comes back with the 5. The 3 could come out and we'll have the Ryoncon and we'll be a little bit happy. But I'd rather the 6 come to me. Right now. Rather the 6 come to me right now. East is Dora and it's uncut, which is really scary.
Huh?
Really fucking scary, actually. Incredibly terrifying. Okay. Alright. We know 1 is safe against them. We know 1 is safe against them. We don't have a lot of information about what they have. We don't have a lot of safe tiles. The 2 we know is safe. I might actually, unironically, just jump out of this hand because of the lack of knowledge of where the Dora tiles are. Eight. It's kind of difficult to cut. We know 9 came from them, though. We also know 6 came from them because of this. So 3 is going to be Suji. That's safe. Against him, at least.
No.
That's fine. Wow, he had all the Dora tile.
ドラにドラに
Yeah, he's just been getting open hands this whole time, I guess. He's just been getting very openable hands this entire time. We're not far off. North first. We're not far off from him. From anybody, really. Except for, Kami. Kami-cha. Everybody else is pretty close still, realistically speaking. This 1 is really kind of floating in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? 2, 4, 6. Ryoncon. 6, 7, 7, 9. We get the 5. This 9 can go first. 2, 4, 5, 6 is a pretty decent shape, actually. Hand doesn't really have a head. Be nice to fix that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why we like to have that. That's why we like to have that 9. The honor tiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty decent shape there. If we get a 5, we could do some magic with this hand. 3's is not really going to help us too much, if I'm being honest. Might not be the most efficient cut, but I don't really care about the 3. We already got rid of the 1, so if we get a 2, we're not going to be able to use it. If we get a 4, we could just pair it with that. Okay, so we were supposed to take the 3, so we'll take it now, I guess.
ポン
Yep, okay. They're getting pretty lucky with their open hands here. Yeah, actually. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could still discard the 6 or the 3, depending on what we get. Not a bad value proposition at all, honestly. Not a bad value proposition there. Although this hand is starting to look like it's not going to go anywhere. That's what concerns me the most. It's just not going anywhere. That was a very good draw, actually. E. Shanton, I believe? Skip that. Yep, and this is my head. So we discard the 2. Richi Pinfu. Decent weight. Richi. Please. Fuck. This makes it so that I have to discard another 3, but it will make the 3 safer. We know the 3's safer. We know the 3's a safer cut than 2. Get you the shit out of this. We'll do it with the 3 so we don't give him any more information. 4-7. See what we get. Riichi Pinfu, decent hand. Sadly, no Tanya. We're sad because we didn't get our Batsu. We let them know we're sad that we didn't get our Apatsu. Come on. Yeah, these people have too good efficiency, or too good defense. I don't think it's coming out. I don't think it's coming out. Unless somebody else, unless one of these people have a stellar hand hidden in here somewhere. It also looks like the Sozu tiles are pretty popular because we're not seeing a lot of them be cut. Unless one of these guys has a stellar hand, I don't think the 4 or the 7 is going to get cut anytime soon. Well, they did cut the 1s. 9 goes out. But it looks like it took was a decision. Let's see what they got. Yeah, okay. Defense is kind of too good. We'll have to hope on the sumo. Or hopefully if they all just folded, that would actually work for me too. If everybody just folded their hands. That would also work for me. I think that'd be more points. Because this is just Riichi Pinfu. You got nothing? Oh, he didn't. Well. Yeah. Alright, puts me real close to 3rd. And re-ups my dealer turn. 1, 4, 6. That's not really a hand I think I care too much about. Well, that's not a shape I care too much for. 8, 9, 8 pair of 9s, 8, 1, 8 store. We can't call on that yet because we don't really have a reason to. 3, 5, 8, 9, 4, 6. That's decent. We'll keep the. Oh, it's already south, so it's not double. Should have discarded this first. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Clawing our way back up. Clawing and climbing. Back to the top. That's a good draw. We'll get rid of this east. Get rid of this east. Got a bit of a 6-shape hand here. We don't really need this 5. Well, the 5 connects to the Dora though, so. No, it doesn't. That's the 7, you stupid moron. That's the Dora indicator, you idiot. Absolute moron. This, however, will allow me to connect the Dora to... This will allow me to use the Dora tile, because then I can discard this, and... Yeah, now we have a pair that we can accept the Dora with. So that's good. That's good news. 8, 9. Pair of 3s. 4, 6, 3, 5, 8, 9. Pair of Haku. Classic 6-shape hand. I'm just gonna cheat the shit out of that. Make them think I'm going for Tanyao. For now. 5 there. This is the weakest shape in this hand now. I'm Gonna give me a Haku. It's not a Haku. That's a beautiful draw right there. Beautiful. He's Shanten, but we need the Haku for it to work, people. Please. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble now. 5-pin safe, though. Ooh, 5-pin is safe, though. That's good news. That's the good news. 5-pin is absolutely a safe tile. 4, however, is not. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I feel like 4 is kind of a bit of a... Okay. Technically, this is a higher amount of tiles, so we're more likely to sumo. Skip that. That's hopefully safe. And Suji. What'd I say? Higher amount of tiles. More likely to sumo. Thanks for the 1 stick. Well, actually a lot more than 1 stick. Actually a lot more than 1 stick. Bunch of sticks. Bunch of Ricci sticks. Catapults me to 2nd. Steal my dealer turn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. South round. South wind. Actually gonna ditch the west. We got a 1, 3, 5, 7 Rion Con there. Pair of 3s. That could be our potential... Wait, actually, no. We want this. We want this Rion Con instead. So we'll get rid of the 7. Because 1, 3, 5 sets us up for the Suji trap. 1, 3, 5. Pair of 3s. 8, 9. Triplet of 3s now, huh? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Triplet of 3s, hmm? Okay. Accepting the 2 by getting rid of the 1. That's a shape in of itself now. 2, 3, now also pair. 2, 3, pair of 3s. Will I chi that? Skip for now. Pair of 5s. Get rid of this, I guess. Decent flexibility with this hand, honestly. Decent flexibility with this hand, but we want those souths to come out as soon as possible. Probably want to get rid of this 8 soon as well. Skip that. Don't need that. We're gonna get rid of this 8 now. Much as I like it. I'd pawn the 5s pretty quickly, I think. I think I'd pawn those 5s pretty quickly. Probably as fast as I pawn the south. Same with the 2s. Don't need these 1s. South is nowhere to be seen. South is nowhere to be seen. 6, 9. Yeah, there you go. There you go. South is just not coming out. Jeez, oh man. Jeez Louise, as the kids would say. Do I pawn this? Pawn this. I pawn this and drop the 5. No. The 1-3 shape. Oh! Oh, Flock! Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Going, everybody? Coming ranked. Jamboree. Yeah, the Jamboree was fun. I was in the Jamboree. It was a very fun tournament. Ooh, yes. Devious, but yes. Now he's Shantan. Now he's Shantan. Currently dragging myself up from a last place. I was in last moments ago. Okay. I'm a bit worried about Damaten this late, though. How bad of a last? Not a very bad last, honestly. Not a very bad last. I was only about, I think it was 5k away from somebody else. So it's not a big difference. Not a big difference, but I was down. Ooh. Yeah. Take my Tenpai. Yeah, Damaten. Thought so. How bad? Not very. Yep, Pinfu no Mi. That's fine. That's fine. We're still second. The Tama monster strikes again. Yeah, well, you know, it happens. Pair of ones, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 9. Yeah. Not a terrible hand. I like this 9, though. Not a terrible hand. Not a good hand, per se. I like some of the shapes here. Got a 2, 4, 6 Ryoncon. That 9's pretty cool. This 1, though. I don't like it. Perchance it's a bad move, but... No, I don't think so, actually. We have a lot of pairs here. I'll take the 8. I'll take the 8. I'll take the 8 for the sake of efficiency. Pair of ones, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6 Ryoncon with an extra 2 floating on there. Now we have another pair of 6s. 2, 3, 4. Oh boy! Might be a Chitoi hand. Might be a Chitoitsu. The shapes are close enough together that it might not be a Chitoitsu, though. But... okay, it's no longer Chitoitsu. It's no longer Chitoitsu. We're gonna accept this shape into... actually, the 1s are gonna go. I think. Yeah. Okay, triplets and 9s. Interesting. This is a Ishanten. Maybe not a particularly good Ishanten, but it's an Ishanten nonetheless. Hopefully I get a red 5. Shiny sparkly reg 5. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's an upgrade. All right. Ishanten. Gonna have a nice Rionman weight. He's also Dealer Ricci. That's that's a thing. Well, was that a Patsu? No? Okay. This 4 seems like a tile that I can actually cut. Now that I think about it. Seems actually cuttable in that position. That was an interesting cut. That was a ballsy move. Dealer Ricci follows it immediately with a Formon cut. Respect. Suji? We'll trust Suji. Suji saved us. Hooray for Suji. I'm probably just going to fold out of this hand. The 1 is help us for that. Cut a 6. If you like cutting dangerous tiles, cut a 6. If you like cutting dangerous tiles, cut a 6 against them. Come on, you know. Okay, never mind. South. Oh, South. Dora South. Yeah. Okay. We'll just hold on to that for a while. There's the 6. There's the 6. We'll just, you know. Just hold on to that Dora South. We'll keep it warm for him, you know what I mean? Oh, there it was. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
No.
Oh, there you go. I gotta know what hand they had. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, no. All right, 3 Han. You know, 3 Han 40. Drops me to 3rd, but, you know, it's only South 2, and they're only 4K away. Not a big, unbreachable gap, especially with a hand like this. Good lord. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. 3, 4, 4, 5, pair of 8s, pair of 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Ooh, that's a beautiful. We can get rid of our west. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, pair of 8s. Possibly Peiko here. That'd be really cool. 2 Dora, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's the 6. That 9 is too connected, though. The 9's very connected. So I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit. I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit. Ooh, okay, now the 9 is going. Now that 9 is absolutely going. I don't think I'll pawn here. Might pawn, I amend that statement. I might pawn on a 2 or a 5 so. Might pawn on a 2 or a 5 so. Well, I think I can pawn here now. I think actually this is like a really safe hand to pawn with. I'm gonna Sakagiri this 7 because I don't expect to make anything out of it. Do not expect to do anything with that 7. Ever. Haku or the 1 pin. Yeah, we can hold on to the Haku for a little bit. I'll hold on to the Haku for just a tiny little bit. Here the 8. Once cut Haku seems pretty safe. Could be dangerous though. You never know. Okay. Yeah. Enchanted. Hope that wasn't a mistake, though. Might have been. Nope, I can still discard this 6. I'd still discard the 6 and fit both those Dora tiles into my hand. Would be a slightly dangerous wait, but be a good hand. Tanyao Dora 3. Very shiny. Very shiny to victory. Gee, the shit out of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on. Not calling that. Not calling that. Tanyao Dora 3 is a nice hand. I'll take Tanyao Dora 3. I'll take Tanyao Dora 3. Any day. Come on. Not the 4, no, wrong 4. Come on. No, okay. Discard the Hatsu. Okay. It's getting a bit late. 4 and 7's gonna be rare. Also, I'm just realizing now Manzu's a pretty expensive suit. Oh, there it is. Thank you, dealer.
もう逃げ場はない。タンヤをドラにドラ。
Porhan 30, 7,700. Boosts up to 8 because of the repeats. Puts me in first. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. 5, 6, pair of 1, 7, 8, pair of 1s with a 2, 5, 6, 5, 6, pair of easts. Not bad, you know. Not bad. If I could Ricci this with the 1, if I get an early Ricci with the 1s and the easts, wouldn't be too bad. If I pick up the 3, I'd be even happier. 5, 6, 7's pretty nice. We'll discard the 9 first. Be really happy to see that 3. Nice, thank you. I can't call on that, unfortunately. All right, we are Ishanten. That's a bit of a shame there. It's a bit of a shame there. We really need that 3 pin to come out. Because our weight on the east is dead. It means we're only going to have 2 tiles. Well, it's early enough. It's early enough I could call for... It's early enough I can call for the 3, I feel. Possibly? An 8. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're going to discard that. It's really not that useful to me. There's a world here where I can convert this into a 5, 6, 7, but we're pretty far away from that world. But it could happen. Technically possible. Not very likely, but technically possible. Oh, no. Oh! Okay. Yeah, this looks like a Sozu Hanitsu, possibly. Could just be a regular Toy Toy, though, to be fair. Could just be a regular Toy Toy, to be fair. Oh, hey, look, there you go. We're 1 away from that, Okay. Yep. It was a Hanitsu. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, second's not bad. I think he's up. Oh yeah, this is the last round. That's doable. I can overtake that. I can technically overtake that. Give him his east in case he needs it. But that's a doable difference. My hand's a minimum of 3K. Do I want to go for the Rion? Yeah, I'll build the... but the 3 and the 7 are super disconnected, too. I'll go for the Ryoncon. I'll go for the 135 Ryoncon. Go for the run 3-5 Ryoncon. Pair of 4s, 6-7, 6-6-7, 1-3-5. Pair of 7s now. I'll get rid of the 3. Choose Dora. So that's not going to help us too much. Another 5. What if... South is our seat. South is our seat. Toy Toy. Seat wind, round wind. That gets us there. Should at least. My math's correct. Maybe that's a controversial decision, but direct hit on him with 3K also gets us there. Okay. That 5 discard's gonna bite me in the ass, I have a feeling. I get a bad feeling about that. Oh, hey, it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. Oh, there's that third 6. Toy on its own, I don't think gets me there. Unless he deals in... No, even if he deals indirectly, I don't think Toy gets me there on my own. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not. He's Shanten, though. It'd be Richinomi. And probably not a good hand. The 5 came back. Oh, wait, no, it'd be Richie Tanyao. Wait, Richie Tanyao, Dora 1. Direct hit would be enough. Cheating this. We can only win on the 4. We can only win on the 4 pin. If he deals in, I think we got him. But he has to deal in. I don't think anybody else... Yeah, no, it's not enough if anybody else deals in. It has to be him. Okay. No Rishi sticks or anything there. Somebody's contemplating whether they should, okay. Them discarding the Dora might... Okay. They're 21, so not dealing into him is going to come at a premium for me. We're still in the game with that discard. Oh, this is concerning. So I don't have much to defend with here. Fuck. Ah, crap. Okay. Whew. We're at least not dealing in. At least we're not dealing in. If he deals into a Mongon, that's going to be, like, ideal for me. This is a Suji. This is Suji. But 7 now we know is safer. I panicked a little bit there with the 6 discard, but it worked out for me. Worked out for me in the end. That's safe against both of them. It's looking like this is going to end in 3rd or 2nd, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. No big deal. 2nd's not bad. Unless he gets frisky. No. Okay. That's fine. 8-9. Interesting weight. Interesting weight. Not enough to get in the first. Not or 3rd rather. Unfortunate for him. There's a hand of his I have to check because I'm very interested in. There's a hand of his that I'm very interested in looking up. I forget what round it was though. But there was a couple hands actually that he played. 2nd is a win. It pretty much is, really. In ranked, it pretty much is. Okay, I think this was the hands that I'm thinking of. No, oh my god. Yeah, this guy was batting like pretty hard. He opened a lot of hands where I was like interested to see what his call rate was. But he just got really lucky with some of his draws. Except of course this hand, because he ended up losing it here. But this is definitely a sensible... This is definitely a sensible discard. Yeah, they got an A-. This was definitely... Yeah, you're not folding this hand. There's no way you're folding this hand. It's Tanyao Dora 4. Easy, yeah, that's definitely a Mangan. There's no way you're ever folding that. This was interesting... Yeah, this was the hand where I dealt in on the east, right? No, I dealt in with the Hatsu. I dealt in with the Hatsu. That's right. That's right. Is this hand? He had it opened it. Could have sworn... Oh, I sumoed here. I sumoed here. It was this one. Well, it was the correct discard. Yeah, he just had big hands all the time. He just had big hands all the time. I wonder how long he was in Nuichi for. Oh, yeah, he was Damaten. He was Damaten for a long time. He was Damaten here. Oh, this is when this is when he entered. Yeah, this was when he entered Tenpai, I believe. And then yeah. Yeah, this is when he entered Tenpai. Interesting. Yeah, he had like really lucky draws, but he just never managed to get in. Oh, this one was his one bad draw, it looks like. There was a hand he played, and I'm curious. Can't remember which one it was. Ah, no, it wasn't this one. This was the one we checked. Maybe it wasn't this game. Maybe it was the other game. Maybe I'm just crazy. All right, let's move on. Move on from this. Let's switch my character up real quick. We got a lot of characters we can go through. No, dear. Duration. My eyes don't really like this tile set anymore, if I'm being honest. Ranked. Gold. 4 players south. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe? There we go. Now we're going. Okay. Bunch of actual expert players this time. That's pretty nice. Oh, the master player actually won that last one. That's a shame. Yeah, actually the East. Okay. 4, 5, 1, 2, 6, 8. Well. Oh. This here. Pair of 6s. Interesting. 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. 3s will be the pair. Yeah, that's a weaker shape than the 6, 8. Because 6, 8 we can upgrade. Get rid of that. The 6, 8 can also become a triplet. So that'd be pretty cool. Ooh. Yeah, that's... Oh, we already discarded the 1, though. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling the Furton. I'm not feeling the Furton weight. That, however... Wait. Damn. Damn. I missed it. I could have swapped over to Tanya. But I think that would have... We're going to keep what we have. We're going to keep what we have. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Thought too slow. Thought too slow. See, I could have called that, potentially. Rid of that. But I still called that? Not really. I'd be looking for another shape then. Okay. Now. We technically went down enchanted, but we increased our value of our hand.
Huh?
Most likely. Okay. We increased the value of the hand, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Eight's gonna have to... Probably gonna... We could chi, pawn, do a bunch of stuff. It's the one thing we couldn't go for. Ooh, the 8. Ishantan. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Thankfully we got the tile. Yeah, I'll pawn that. Fingers crossed. Yay! 3 or 6. Tanya Dora 1. Would be nice. No cheeky no cheeky waits. Okay. We can fold out with extreme prejudice now if we don't win this. Or get a safe tile. We got a safe tile. We're auto-running. Okay, never mind. They just sumoed. Tanya Dora 1? Dora 2. Okay. Tanya Dora 2. Good for them. Congratulations. You did it. Hooray! Okay, okay. Yeah. Alright. Toy toy it is. Cowabunga. Cowabunga indeed. Cowabunga indeed. Okay. Toy toy, he says. He meant to say Suanko. He meant to say Suanko Donkey. Damn it. Damn it. We didn't believe. We didn't believe. Okay. We will accept. I will accept this shape. I will accept this. Ishantan.
Boom.
That's fine. Do I call here? I don't call here. If it comes out again, I do, though. No, I don't. We take our Ishantan now. Richidora 2. Richidora 2. That's spooky. I don't like that. Suji, please save me? Okay, thank you, Suji. Fuck. Okay. All right. Dora 2. Okay. Okay. Motherfucker. Would have been safe. Darn it. Keep Shantan and pray for Sun to go. Yeah. Yeah. I think I can still get that, technically. If the 4 or the 9 comes out. The 4 or the 9 comes out, we still get this. Ooh. I'm chasing. Dora 2. Higher a potential. Fuck. Really bad. He's like, so, okay. I was like, he's celebrating right now. He's celebrating. He's applauding. He's excited. But no, he just didn't have a... That wasn't his tenpai. Come on, 9 or the 4. Let's do this. It's 2. Ooh. Come on. Come on, last 9. Come on. I'm getting really lucky with my draws. I'm getting real lucky with those draws. I should not have said that. We all know what's about to happen after I said that. Oh, that's technically, yeah. Oh, he was... Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Not beat up over it at all. Hanitsu, maybe? This is too far away for Hanitsu. Get that. Yeah, no, not Hanitsu. Not Hanitsu. Start digging ourselves out of the hole we almost created for ourselves. Five, that's a decent tile. 5's a decent tile. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll hold on to the 3 just a smidge longer. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really cool. Really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We skip that. I don't really need this. Oh, 3 away. 3 away is pretty cool. 3 away is pretty cool. Not gonna help us. That 7's a really nice draw. All right, 2 away. 2 away. Need that person to stop discarding 1s, though. I'll tell you that much. This Hatsu is getting kind of scary. Well, at least we know they're safe. That was a good draw. Okay. Of course I'm dealer for this. Okay. Not a big hand, though. Not a big hand, though. Only 300 points in 4th. Super easy deficit to claw out of, and this is a good hand. 1, 3, 5 Ryoncon. 8, 9. Sadly, fitting both of the Dora in this hand is going to be a uphill battle, but you know how it goes. Okay. It's our pair. Possibly. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Ishantan. Very interesting Ishantan. Very interesting Ishantan, if in my opinion at least. I think this is a very good Ishantan.
Pon.
Sure.
大丈夫です。
Three Han.
何を捨てたかは分かっていますので。
Three Han. Con potential on the ones, which would be really nice. Really, really interesting if I could con these ones. Maybe get more Dora, maybe get...
Reach.
Motherfucker. Alright, here you go. Oh, okay. Cool. Of course. We have the 4 and the 7 again. Very dangerous tiles to be waiting on. Or, well, not dangerous tiles. Well, dangerous tiles they could throw out in this situation. Oh, boy. Okay. Come on. Come on. There's no world where I fold this hand. I'm sorry. I was not folding this hand. It was too big. But yeah, against some 2600 point hand. No. No. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna fold this out. All right, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 1, 3. With the 5 now, begs the question, how can we lose this hand? That's the real question. How do we lose this one? How do we lose this? Because we're gonna lose this somehow. Changing it over to Tanyao. Changing it over to Tanyao now. Okay. I don't think I can call that. No. Yep, okay, he's gonna pawn that. Alright, this is very interesting. Listen. There's no way I'm winning this hand. It's not possible. Completely impossible. Wow. Okay.
Pon.
I had to take it. There's no way I'm winning this hand. No shot. In fact, this person's probably doing a Hanitsu of Manzu tiles as we speak. Nope. That was the guy we were dealing into. That was stupid. What? Why? Why? What did he... Oh, he did it because he had the pairs. That's why. That's why he concealed it. Never mind. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense in hindsight. His weight wasn't like super good. I think the 3 fits anywhere. I wonder if no matter what I get, maybe I just Dama 10 the hand, regardless of what it is. Because it doesn't seem like I'm capable of winning hands. At least not right now. 4-5 is pretty nice. Doors 2. Shantan? No. Pair 4s. 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Now it's Shantan. Yeah, now it's Shantan. You know what? Might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Might as well just see where it goes. Auto run. Chance of this hand improving is slim. The only saving grace is we got a lot of pairs. If we pick up the on one of the pairs, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot of 3 pins. Not seeing a lot of 3 so's. Sumoed it. Yay. Hooray. Yep, no dora. 2 Han. 3 Han. Or 3,300. Barely anything. Barely anything. But it's fine. Actually, winning a hand is pretty nice, you know? Hanitsu? Do I really get this aggressive on the Hanitsu? I do. We're getting this aggressive on the Hanitsu. We're gonna get super aggressive on this Hanitsu. Okay. Might not even be Hanitsu anymore, honestly. East is looking like a pretty dead tile. East look pretty dead. South, however. It's probably a really bad decision, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yeah, sure. God's most obvious Hanitsu. I'll take God's most obvious Hanitsu for 700. Maybe I'll scare him off, though. Pawn this.
Well.
Oh, this is so bad. It's such a bad idea. This is a hand I'm only winning by a sumo, I feel. I'd be surprised if somebody dealt in. Oh, look at that, though. Look at that, though. He's Shantan. Yeah, he's defending. He's defending. Damn. Come on. Ah. I already discarded it. South is probably somewhere else. Buried deep in someone's hand. Norths are not coming out. There's a south. There's a south. Watch everybody folds, I get 3k points. I mean, that'd be less than what I'm getting. Okay, so there's that last south. North is safe against the dealer. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here it comes. They were waiting on the 8. No, okay.
ドン
Okay. That's fine. Wow, is Ricci... Ricci no me. That's crazy. That's a crazy push. I probably would have done it, but still. That's still kind of a wild push. Okay, there's our, yeah. There's our Ipeco. There's our Ipeco. That's a wild push. Alright, Ishanten. Really want that 3. Gonna get the 7. You know what? Maybe we'll draw a 3-pin and we'll have a better hand for it. Maybe we'll draw a 3-pin and we'll have a better hand for it. Or we could draw a 5. I don't even think I could fit that in this hand. Not without making it worse. Not without making it worse. Skip the shit out of that. Discard that. Hanging out here in Tenpai all day. Okay, what if... Hear me out. Hear me out. Tanyao Dora 2. Possibly Ricci Tanyao Dora 2. God told me that was a terrible decision. God just wanted me to know I made a bad move. So it sent me this second one, so... Oh, boy. I am cooked. In all things, I am cooked. Should have just stuck with my Shantan. Can I take that? No. I could have actually, I think. No, I wouldn't have had a pair, I don't think. I wouldn't have had a pair. Not that I could have taken. I could have taken the 7. I could have taken the 7, possibly. That would have been waiting for a 5, though, so it would have been rough. My ability to dodge Ipatsu is pretty amazing, though, I would say. Kind of proud of it. Or proud of my ability to dodge Tenpai. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Ricci.
It's never coming out. Never come out.
そろそろ次の曲に行きましょうか。
Fingers crossed. Okay. At least we didn't deal in. Christ. Oh no. Oh my god. Get the West out of here. Get the West out of here. Skip. I guess it's better than the 1, maybe. I don't know. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. This is the part where he did. No, this is the part where I. What is going on? Literally, what is going on? The 8. Watch it deal in. Okay. We're good. 7 is Suji, but that doesn't really mean much, I guess. Fuck. Swear to God, if they don't deal into each other. It's down the line. It's gotta be one of them. No? Okay. Mm-hmm. 7 Suji. Finally, a safe tile. It's gonna brick my hand, but whatever. That's not really safe. Do I trust the Suji? What else can I do? This is insane. Surely it's not the 9. Bunch of 8s have gone out. It was the 9. It was the 9. It was of course the 9. It was of course the 9. So that was 2 hands. That was 2 hands. That's insane. That's insane. Well, I got the South and it's my dealer. That's, you know, that's a thing. That's fun. That's great. Sure. I'm taking this. Start with the Chun. Keep the Haku for now. Before 5. We drop the Haku. Drop the Haku, keep the East. 4 pair of 5. 4, 5, 5. The 8. Do 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Pair of 5s. 5 is Dora. We get rid of... We go for efficiency. 3, 4, 5. Another 5 floating. So that's a shape there. Could accept a 2 or a 5. Sadly, with these 3 tiles are completely disconnected. That's not going to help me. This 9 is also not really going to help me. Mangan, this could turn things around. This Mangan could turn things around. We just, honestly, we know better. Just to be blunt. Get that red 5 acceptance in there still. Keep the red 5 acceptance. Keep the red 5 acceptance. Why wouldn't it be a Riichi? We're Chiing and we're discarding this 5. I don't. It is what it is. Life is life if we deal in. Okay, we didn't deal in. We got him! No. Finally! Something! From someone, somewhere!
No, dora ni.
430! There we go! Good lord! We're pushing. We're pushing. Start with the north. All right, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Okay, these are shapes. These are shapes. Get the norths. Get rid of the north again, because apparently we had to draw the north again. We almost have 5 shapes. We almost have 5 blocks in this hand. That's the crazy part. No, we do. Got a pair there. Still can't really open this. This 9 could pan out for me in a weird way. We get the 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Okay, right there. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are shapes now. West can go. Now we have the 3 Ishanten. Pretty decent Ishanten, if I do say so myself. Gotta Riichi this, unfortunately. The 6 is just gonna get Sakagiri'd right now. Centennial. Can't call that, unfortunately. God damn it, man. Exceedingly safe Riichi tile. Skip. Yeah, okay. He's gonna sumo this. We all know it's gonna happen. 5 is definitely not safe. Ha! We're gonna end up in 4th. But we won't deal in. That's a thing. Hooray for not dealing in. Seven's discarded. 1. 4 is middle Suji, and he's also discarded it, so we're pretty safe, you know. We're pretty safe now. At least I won't deal in. He will, though. Which is really bad for me, because there's no way he's going to catch up to him in points. But this will give him enough to be hard for me to catch up. Jesus Christ. This is insane. Alright, 5,000 points. I guess I just go for value here and don't call. Two from Tenpai. We're 2 from Tenpai. 5K. No, well, I'll do that. Oh, Be Shantan. Don't need that. Pretty high pie. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's never gonna get completed though is the problem. Not seeing it get completed though is the big problem here. I probably should have done, well, because it's not like, I probably should have taken either the 8 or the 9. Well, it's too late now. We're discarding this 5. Nope. The 5's it. The 5's the tile we live or die by. The 5 is the tile we live or die by. We live or die by this 5. Then we hope for Riichi Ipatsumo. This is really all we got going for us. Possibility of Riichi Ipatsumo. Just a 5. I guess we'll keep it. Maybe we'll fix something. It'll be poetic if we deal in on the Dora. It'll be at the very least poetic if we deal in on the Dora tile. Look at this. I keep drawing tiles I already have in my hand. Utterly insane. 1, 2, 3. We would have been able to fit the Dora tile into our hand if we would have kept the 1 and the 3 and went insane and discarded everything. This is why we can't have nice things. At least we know this is safe against them. If they deal in, that would be ideal. They didn't deal in. They discarded the incredibly dangerous 4-pin and did not lead to a deal in. That's pretty interesting. Just thought that was interesting. 3 would have been fine. Draw another 2M and make a year. Yeah, it's not going to happen. This is what's going to happen instead. Come on. Deal in. Come on. You cut the 4 before. Beautiful!
No.
Beautiful! Simply beautiful! 2 on! But puts me in third rather. Puts me in third, swaps them. We are now in. Ooh. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Ooh, get rid of that. Okay. This is not a bad hand. This is not a bad hand. That complicates things a little bit more than I would hope, but okay. That's better. 6, 8's better. We're just dredging ourselves out of defeat here. Okay, he's gonna pawn the shit out of that. Can't take that. That there. Pawn slam. There we go. How do you like me now?
Boom.
Okay. God damn. Come on. Drop it. Somebody drop it. Think we have upgrade potential. Yeah, 3 is an upgrade. 3 is an upgrade. 3 Mon, specifically. Come on. Skip. Also 7. Yeah, but 7 leads me to 1-4. Because I can't run on the 1. That's... There we go. There we go. That's scary. But it is what it is. Okay.
Sumo. Tanyo, dora ni, dora.
Just watch me win this fucking hand. Nice, thank you. Holy shit! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I have to see the log for this one. That was an insane game of Mahjong. Oh my god. How did I do? Couldn't have been good. Had to be terrible. Aim, I actually didn't do bad. I actually didn't do bad. Wow. That was fucking insane. What a goddamn roller coaster. What a goddamn roller coaster. I was down to here. South 2. I went from being at 8,700 points in last in South 2 all the way to being here 2130 after winning. Yeah, so I'm 80. So hang on, where were I? Where was I down? Where was I really down? South 2 repeat 0. It was this one. No, it's the one after this. Yeah, I'm at 8,700 points. I go from 8,700 points. I win a big hand, give me 2130. Then this guy deals in to put me down to 2130 versus their 268. I'm back and forth again. I jump up to still to third. And then finally winning the game. Oh my god, that was a game of Mahjong. That was insane. That was insane. Alright, well, I'm gonna rate. Is there somebody else playing Mahjong? I'm gonna rate out for the night. Any other English people playing Mahjong? Can you check the last shapes? I said 7 can improve it. Yeah, no, you're right. You were right. 7, well, 7 was kind of an improvement, right? Let me see. Maybe because the way I saw it. Yeah, let's check this. Let's check this. Because I could have, it's possible I was missing something. It's possible I was missing something. I think it was... Yeah, Kamicha throughout the 7 here, right? I think it was 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. If you drew 7M, you'd be waiting on 5, 8 by discarding 4. Okay. I see. I see. It would have been 5, 8. Would it have been 5, 8? So if I call the 7. So I call the 7. 6, 7, 8. The chi would have sucked only if you... Oh, okay. Only if I drew the 7. Got you. Got you. Also, the 8s were a deal-in. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right with the, you're right with the draw. With the draw, I could have discarded the 8. But that would have dealt in anyway. You're right, though. It would have been a better draw. Would have been more efficient. It would have been more efficient. Well, it would have been a better weight. I just got really lucky that I drew the 2 instead of the 7. Because if I drew that 7, or even the 5. If I drew the 5 and discarded the 8, it would have been bad. Yeah. No, you were right. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. We were good. We were all good. I can't believe I ended up winning on this. Oh, and he had a 3 in his hand, too. Look at that. Was he in Tenpai? Okay, so 2 people were also in Tenpai when I won. God, that was insane. That was utterly insane. This was just... And I got a C, too. If you go back to... What hand was that? There was a hand that I ended up dealing into. Where somebody went... I don't think it was this one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. It was right when we were really close. We were really close on points. Ricci on the second turn. I had just overtaken him. Ricci on the third turn, they chase. What did they have? Oh my god. Jesus. Everybody was batting 100 this game. Fun game to watch. Big GG and the turnaround. Thank you very much. It was an insane game to play. Oh my god. Look at this. This is like this whole game people were swinging with hands like this. This was wild. This was like a really wild game of Mahjong. But yeah, they were waiting on the 9. They were waiting on the 9. This is a Chitoi Hanitsu. So that's like, I'm pretty sure this is a Mangan. I think. Oh, the Fu works a little bit weird in Chitoitsu, so maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. Absolutely insane. When did I deal in? I dealt into the 6 and the 9 over here. Was that... Okay. Yeah, that was a bad discard. It should have been the 2. Plus hit 2 and get 18k. That's true, yeah. 2 18k. That would have been insane. Because they were dealer too. Okay, so I discarded the 9. That was the better... That was definitely the better deal in. Well, they wouldn't have hit Ura, but still. Still, they hit Ura. So 5,200. That was like a soul-crushing thing. But that's just like, you know, you never give up. You never give up, because that was a soul-crushing... I went through multiple soul-crushing losses in this game. Just to bring it back multiple times. This was insane. I forgot we could do this. This was insane. Right from the get-go with this sumo here. Oh, I had an S plus in the hand that I dealt in. This deal in hand I got S plus on, so that's pretty cool. Wait, no. What? How's this S plus? I missed a bunch of things. Oh, I only made 2 mistakes. Only made 2 mistakes. I recheat early. The right discard was this 9, apparently. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what a wild game of Mahjong, though, man. What a wild game of Mahjong. Who did I deal into? I dealt into him, I think? Yeah, I dealt into the guy across the table from me with the Souths. No, with the 7. The 7. 7's what I dealt into. He changed his weight somewhere along the way. He changed his weight somewhere along the way. Why did he get... Oh, because of the Rishi sticks. That's why he got so much points. Okay. Well, I'm going to see if there's anybody... Who's in Mahjong right now that speaks English. Doesn't look like it. Stop. Stop it. I'm just gonna go raid I'm just gonna raid somebody I know then. Raid Sophie then. I know. There you go. Okay. Alright, well, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Thanks for the raid, Flock. I'm actually not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I won't be back until Sunday, I don't think. So yeah. Thank you for stopping out, everybody. Good night and have a nice night. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.